Hey, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you around our latest camper which we completed at the back end of last week, and we're going to be handing this camper over to the customer tomorrow morning. So the lucky customer that's bought this camper has used our source and convert service. So we sourced this van from VW based on the criteria that they were looking for, and they wanted a short wheelbase Indium grey T6.1 with an automatic gearbox, and we actually managed to get this base vehicle for a really good price. So the final price for this camper was really good considering it's got an automatic gearbox and really low mileage. So what I'll do now is jump outside, I'll do a quick walk around of the external part of the van. I would have done this outside and got some drone footage, but the weather is so bad this weekend I've decided to do all of this inside the showroom. So my apologies for not having a nice backdrop on this video, but the weather is quite bad and we've just had the van valeted, so I didn't want to get it dirty. Okay, so I'll jump outside the van now, I'll show you all of the exterior, talk about the base vehicle, and then I'll hop back inside here and talk through all the colours and the spec of the camper as well. So I'll see you outside. Okay, so here we are then. So what I'll do then is just talk through the base vehicle itself, talk about the spec of the van, and then like I say, I will jump inside and show you the full conversion. So this van is a 2021 plate VW T6.1. The colour is Indium grey and it's a Highline model. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is an automatic van and we got it for a really good price. And even though the van is a 21 plate, it's only actually done just under 14,000 miles from new with one owner. So in terms of the mileage, this is probably equivalent to around a 23 plate van because the mileage is so low. But because it is a 21 plate, that has brought the cost of the actual van down, even with the automatic gearbox. This is why we jumped on this van as soon as we saw it, we bought it, because it's a really, really good buy. So this van's had our Explorer package, so I will walk through all of the Explorer features once we get inside the back of the van. But the exterior modifications are the same on the Traveller and the Explorer, unless you go for an upgraded Leighton Vans bumper. So you can upgrade that bumper to a sports bumper and add that to any of the packages. But as standard, we fit the gloss black front splitter. So you'll see the front splitter just below the bumper there. We've put on some brand new 20-inch Riviera alloys with brand new tyres, and then we've also fitted the gloss black sidebars there as well. So I'll just walk round to the back of the van so you can see it from behind as well. Okay, so this van has got a barn door. Most of our campers do have tailgates. It really depends what the customer wants, but the customer was happy with barn doors on this van, really because the price was so good. So they were willing to sacrifice with the barn door. But to be honest, I don't mind barn door at all. I actually think they're more practical to use on a daily basis. So what I'll do is I'll open up the barn doors for you, just so you can see what a barn door van looks like from behind once we've done a conversion. Okay, so the main benefit of barn doors is that you don't need as much space at the back of the van to open the doors. If you have a tailgate on the back of the van, that requires a lot more space to open it up. So it's a little bit more difficult in busy car parks and sort of tight spaces to open the doors. So I do think the barn doors are actually a lot more practical on a day-to-day basis. And I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference to the look. But the downside to barn doors is that you don't get like a little roof area to protect you from the rain, which a lot of people do like about the tailgate. But as you can see, the barn doors look really nice, especially with the van shades in the back. We've fitted the speakers in the rear doors. That's part of the Explorer package. So you get a speaker each side of the doors, and obviously you get a blind in both of the windows. So this van's had the Explorer package, as I said before. So it's got a fixed rib bed. So as you can see, it's fixed about 1.5 feet into the van. So you do get quite a nice amount of boot space there for storage. And then you've got the back of the wardrobe cupboard here, which is a nice sized cupboard, quite a bit of storage space in there. And we're now putting the gas locker in the bottom cupboard now in all of our conversions now. So you've got a little handle there to open that, and your gas bottles inside there. And all your electrics are behind that, all kind of partitioned off. So this means your gas and your electrics are all out the way, so you've got plenty of space in the cupboards in the living area. And then if I open up this cupboard below the rib bed, you can see there's quite a lot of space under the rib bed. So you can access under the bed from the rear here, and then also from the cupboard door inside the van as well. And that's the biggest amount of storage space that you've got inside the van. Okay, so I'll take a little stand back from this side just so you can see I don't have a huge amount of room in the corner of the showroom here. But as you can see, with the Indium grey van with the black wheels, it looks really, really nice. We've actually done a few Indium grey vans recently. We did lots last year. It was a really popular colour last year. And we can get hold of Indium grey and pure grey vans quite easily. Wow. So if you are looking at using our source and convert service and you want one of the grey vans, either pure grey, Indium grey or the Ascot grey, we can get hold of them quite easily on the Highline models, and we can get new and fairly new vans as well if you're looking for that. So the van's got privacy glass windows all round. We're now fitting opening windows on both sides of the van. So you've got flush windows on both sides, so that one opens up above the kitchen area, and as I say, you've got another opening window on the other side as well. You've got the West Stubbs pop-top roof, which we use on all of our vans. This is the black scenic canvas with the black top, and this is a scenic canvas, so that does zip right open, so you can open the roof up as well. And that comes standard now on all of our conversions as well. Okay, so here's the front of the van. We've actually kept this standard at the front. It's got the standard silver VW badges and the standard grille trim. But with that front splitter, it gives it a really nice line and looks really nice from the front. So do let us know what you think to this camper from the outside. Do you like the look of this with the Indium grey and the black wheels and the black roof? It's really helpful to get your feedback, so let us know in the comment section below. So what I'll do now is I'll jump into the back of the van and I'll talk through the Explorer package and also the colour choices that the customer's chosen. Okay, here we are. So I'll just take a step back so you can see it from a distance, and then I'll just quickly talk through the colour choices. So it's the first time we've used this furniture colour, and I really do like it. It's a little bit different, and it just gives a really nice contemporary look. So the name of this furniture colour is Tyrolean Blue, and then they've gone for the silver trim. So if you look at the cutlery drawer and the cupboard doors there, you can see the silver trim, which really does complement the blue really well. And then they've gone for a white splashback and a white worktop, and then we've done the table in blue as well to match the furniture units. And then they've gone for the silver timbre to match the rest of the trim. And the colour of this upholstery is called Platane, which again is a colour we've not used before. And it's a really nice medium grey with a slight tinge of blue to it, which I think is a really good choice with the blue furniture. It's quite hard to portray the colours perfectly on video, but in the flesh it's kind of a medium grey, like I say, with a slight blue tinge to it. And then they've gone for like a bluey grey stitching on the VW logos and the main stitching. And this is the Bentley style upholstery, and then we also do the ribbed as well. And you can see examples of both of those in our conversion spec brochure if you're interested. So all of our campers have a double gas burner on the left there, and then we have a cold water sink there. All our campers now have 60 litres of underslung water, so the water's out of the way outside of the van, not taking space up in the cupboards, and it just gives you that extra water capacity. Now, because the van's had the Explorer package, it's had the full electric upgrade, so it's got an 1800 watt slimline solar panel on the roof. It's got an inverter fitted to the van, and also an upgraded lithium leisure battery. So the customers that have bought this van will be able to do some wild camping. They'll be able to plug two 40 volt sockets into the inverter without being hooked up at a campsite. So you can see there are two 240 volt sockets. The one on the left is for the inverter, and the one on the right is for the hookup. And then next to that you've got two USBs. You've got the micro USB, the new style one, and then also the old style USB as well. And then we're now fitting the 7-inch digital display to all of our campers now, and that's where you control the strip light above the kitchen, and also the 3 spotlights, plus the USB, the water, and also the inverter. So virtually everything is controlled through that panel, apart from the diesel heater. So the diesel heater control panel is also a digital display. At the moment we're putting that inside the wardrobe cupboard out of the way, but we are going to be integrating that into the 7-inch display, hopefully by the end of this year. So you'll be able to control the diesel heater on that display, so everything's all in one place, and that's coming very, very soon. Now this van did have a double passenger seat, but the customer wanted a single passenger. So we've taken the double out and we've replaced it with a single, and then we've upholstered the seats. And because this is the Explorer, it's had the sport seats. So you'll see the wings of the seats here at the top, and then also the sort of buckets at the bottom here. That's a piece of foam that we put into the seat when we upholster it, just to give it a bit more of a sporty look, and they are really, really comfortable to sit on. So in terms of the kitchen, you've got the Dometic fridge with a nice little freezer compartment in there. So it's a really good fridge with a decent sized freezer compartment. You've got the cutlery drawer in there, which is a good sized cutlery drawer. We also supply a little cutlery tray in there as well. And then the cupboards at the bottom, you've got a nice big cupboard at the bottom there, which is completely empty. We've taken all the gas and the water out of there now, so you've got a nice big space in there. And then you've also got a nice big cupboard at the top there as well, which is totally empty, so you've got maximum space inside the van for storage. And then you've got another little cupboard there that you can open and store things in there as well, just to really maximise the space. And then on our new configuration on the contemporary furniture, we also put a locker above the rib bed there as well. So you've got a nice big space for storage above the rib bed as well, which is really handy. So the other thing that's different about this camper, it's the first time we've done it, is that we've fitted silver carpet in this van. Most of our campers have either anthracite or smoke, which is kind of a dark grey and a sort of a medium grey. But the customer wanted the silver in this. So this is a much lighter carpet. It's really hard to portray the colour. But as you can see, it's a lot lighter than the carpets we usually use. And you'll see that the bed board up there is also carpeted in the silver as well. And I personally think it does really brighten the van up, and it looks really good with the silver trim and this colour upholstery. So let us know what you think to the silver carpet. I'd love to get your feedback on that. And let us know what you think to this upholstery colour as well. I really like it. I think it looks really, really nice, especially with this blue furniture and the white worktops and splashback. And actually, I've forgotten to mention the colour of the blinds in this van. So this blind colour is called Slate, and we use this colour quite often because it goes really well with most kitchen colours. So you get a blind above the kitchen area, you get one blind on the tailgate if it's a tailgate. If it's a barn door, you get 2 blinds on those windows. And then you also get 2 blinds on the passenger side on the windows on this side as well. Okay, so that's it for my little walk around of this camper. I really hope you like it. I would love to get your feedback about this spec as usual, so please put them in the comment section below on YouTube. And if you are in the market for a VW camper over the next few months and you want some help in sourcing the base vehicle and then working with us really closely to choose all the colours and the spec of the van, then our source and convert service could be a really good option for you. And I'll put a link below this video on YouTube to all the details of our source and convert service, and you'll also find details on the homepage of our website as well. And if you're looking for a camper camper that's ready to drive away. We do have one camper in the showroom right now which is ready to drive away, which is a brand new van. It's a 24 plate T6.1. It's got 170 miles on the clock. It's had our Explorer package. It's got everything on it. It's a beautiful van. And all the details of that camper are on the sales page of our website. And we have just bought a black automatic van which we're going to be converting in January. And you'll also find all the details of that van on the sales page of our website. Okay, so that's it for now. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you've got value from this video and you've enjoyed the content, please also consider hitting that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Speak soon.